With the dragons, last time we did this one, use these against these tanks, we had a little bit of trouble trying to destroy them from the front, so highly recommend that you hold off and try to shoot them from the rear end.
Probably safe to assume that it's manual azimuth determination in this one as well, just so no one gets confused.
So you want me to try to stop them with these M113s or just watch where they're going? I guess that's a dumb question.
It depends on what you see. If you see tanks, hold your fire. Don't try to get involved with them. No, I sent an orange line over there. I would like you to try to concentrate along that orange line.
Don't worry about Route A.
No, I'm going to get Zero to cover Route A.
Have with this
Yep.
tow, it's probably I'm either going to be able to cover A and B or B and C. I don't think
I was going to mark a line on the map, and I want you to cover C and B.
C and B.
Along the blue line, somewhere in that vicinity. Zero.
The tow.
What's that?
The tow.
Not with the tow, with your infantry platoon.
Oh, sorry, that's what I'm talking about. With the tow, I can't get a position where I can cover all three.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all right. Cover A and B then.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I can cover A and B, and if they come out of C, I can probably hit them closer. Long range A and B is going to be the only ones.
That's fine. But put a blue line just above the word Gerloffingen. That's where I want you to set up your infantry to cover C and B.
What's the range of the law? I'm guessing these dudes have law. Is it about 500 or something?
I would say no more than 500.
I'd say no more than 100.
Well, if you want to be accurate, yeah.
I just ask because that line in the north is, I don't know, they might not have RPG range down onto the roads. From
that's a general area, and I'm more worried about where his dragons are, not his law. I figured that the laws the infantry, the rifle squads or sections would be there to protect the dragons from infantry and other stuff that tries to get close and take them out. Zero.
Mm-hmm.
I put a green line on the map next to hill 562.
Same.
You should have some really, if anybody comes that way, you should have some really good shots down onto the top of their vehicles. If you're actually on the top of the hill.
Okay.
But
so do you want my
set?
Go ahead.
Set up where you think all of the infantry set up where you think is best.
Okay. Do you want the whole?
This is good.
Do you want the platoon set up on that in that area, or do you want some depth? Like, should I put some stuff on Gerlafingen itself, or anywhere else?
You don't have to be exactly along that green line, but I would like you to be in the general vicinity of that hill.
Okay, that's with the whole platoon, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And you can have your vehicles back from the infantry. They don't need to be right up there. That way they can take the BTRs out. Hopefully the tanks and the tow will take out the tanks. Cupcake.
Sir.
I put a purple X on the map. From that point, you'll have very good coverage of Bravo and Charlie. You've got roads around there. Use them to your advantage, because the M60 moves a lot faster on roads than it does across fields. Also, recognize that you have a smoke generator as well as smoke grenades. If they start firing at you, I highly recommend you use a lot of it.
Right on.
So the primary thing you'll be looking for is tanks. But don't let infantry get beat up and overrun just because you don't see any tanks.
All right.
What do you want me to do with these M113s for the infantry?
You can park them into the woods to the northeast of your infantry, and that way, if they need to come charging out to shoot up BTRs with the 50 cals, they should be in a good position for it.
Is it worth hiding one in that town as a backup?
Couldn't hurt. Dark, how many does that 113 tow usually carry?
Oh, I don't know, half a dozen? 5, 6?
Are you guys just about ready?
Alright, can I make one suggestion?
Yes.
First platoon, one of their, either the PL or PSG should go at the base of A arrow just in case. Just as an LP. Or, yeah, because they're the only ones who can move up that far.
That's a good idea. Sean, did you hear him?
Okay.
It was just a suggestion as a listening post because otherwise we haven't got anything down there to identify movement.
Yeah. Okay, is
If they
everybody
do
ready?
come up and over the hill, then you'll know it from 1 PSG and 1 2 Alpha. I'm ready. Sorry.
Sean, you ready?
I'm ready.
Zero, you ready?
More or less.
Cupcake, you ready?
Ready.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Expecting a guy with a hockey mask any second.
Expecting hundreds of guys with hockey masks any second wearing red uniforms. Somebody firing?
1-2 Bravo, 113. A lot of tracers coming in on that guy. It's like Star Wars over here.
Yeah, we lost one PC up there. So at least some of them are coming down C.
Really? I think that was from base of B. Up where it says Route 298 that was coming from.
Yeah, all the fire came in from there.
Oh, okay.
Probably BRDMs. Sound contact from 1-2A Bravo.
Oh, I hear enemy tanks on the 8 arrow.
Yeah. Close.
I see, it looks like a vehicle from my heavy machine gun team.
There's some BRDMs coming through that wood road on B.
I don't hear the tanks anymore. I don't know what happened.
They've got engines off. Well, PSG is engaged. You want to move him out of there? You don't want to cross the fever though.
Yeah. He shot at something. I think I'm just gonna sit there and wait for the sun to come up.
Yeah, rifle grenades being fired over here and my position near it.
Interesting.
Well, I can't
There might
wait
be an
too
issue
long
here.
because they have a 60-minute time limit.
Zero. All of your dragons got missile launcher damage.
Yeah, that's just because the optics are busted. Have any of your dudes got grenade launchers? Because mine don't. No, actually, sorry. Looks like some of them do. never mind.
Yeah, Sean, it looks like all your dragons do have thermal sights on them. I can hear a vehicle at 1-3 Bravo Dragon Team.
He's shooting grenades at your PSG.
Yeah, I'm recruiting.
You got artillery?
Nope.
None.
I think there might be some infantry infiltrating down Bravo.
Yeah, I can see some from my position up here. Basically, where that unlabeled reference point is on Alpha, it looks like, on the road. Should I engage these dudes or let them go past?
Are they infantry?
Looks like scouts from what I saw. I only saw one team.
Let them go past if you can, or at least until they get to your 3-2 Alpha unit.
The 1-3 Bravo's also seeing troops up on that hill up in A. Sorry, B.
I can see a platoon of tanks and PCs marked at them in the A arrow. They're just engines off there.
You said it's tanks?
Yeah, platoon of tank, or at least 2 tanks and 3, or maybe 3 tanks and 2 or 3 PCs, BTR-70s.
Roger. That infantry contact that was called out is on Route C. Also can hear vehicles from 1-4 Alpha. And they're engaging infantry.
One of those infantry contacts was up on B, the road on B.
Yeah.
By the way, your PSG's got a medic in it if you take casualties. So that last infantry contact was at the north end of C, up near 1-4 Alpha Bravo.
Yep.
Oh, I lost my scout platoon in the south.
Okay.
They must be sending troops to sweep along the woodline there.
Yeah, it seems like they're sending infantry along the road on each side. You lost the PC. Might want to move 1-4 Bravo Dragon Team.
Move them to the west.
Move them to the east. If they're sending infantry to the sides of that road that's Route Bravo, then they might see your missile team.
Something burning up on B.
That's Sean's 113 he lost.
Ah,
You can hear BRDMs from your 1-4 Alpha Bravo dudes on the C arrow, at the eastern end of the C arrow. You can hear it even louder from your 1-4 Bravo 113.
Okay, my 50 cal gunner has expended some ammunition, so there's apparently troops. I see them.
Looks like that infantry that I've spotted moving up on my position on the road, they've stopped, they've gone to ground here, so I guess they're just holding this position until something comes up behind them. You want me to just leave these guys alone? They're probably out of range for grenades and that at the moment anyway.
Yeah, if it's just troops on the ground, don't worry about them.
Contact. Troops,
Unless they
front.
start engaging you.
Are you firing at something on B or is B firing at us?
We're taking fire here. We're taking
Both?
fire here. We're taking fire here.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see the trick.
Your 2113 can see where that red trace is originating from. He might have a shot. He's pretty exposed there as well.
We're taking fire here. We're taking fire here.
1-1 platoon leader to your immediate right is Russian troops. So if 1-4 PC 1-4 Bravo moves to his northwest, he should come up on him.
The tanks that I spotted down on
1-4
the
Bravo Northwest? Okay.
Yes.
the tanks that I,
There's Russians in between you and your 3 dead platoon leader section. You were saying, Zero?
the tanks that I spotted down here earlier in the A arrow have moved, so they're on their way north from the sound of it. The PCs are still there.
Roger.
I'm switching to all my stuff to fire at will.
No problem.
We're taking fire here. 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 Permission to retreat. We're taking fire here. We're taking fire here. Contact. Troops, front.
Okay, large vehicles moving next to 1-3 Alpha Bravo. It might be 1-4 Bravo. There's infantry smoke to his front.
Yeah, I'm looking for him.
Okay, those infantry that you marked earlier, Zero, are heading towards your position.
We're taking fire here.
Yeah, I think they're going to probably sweep this hill before the tanks move any further. It sounds like the tanks have stopped down here.
They ain't gonna have enough time to thoroughly sweep a hill. And they've got 40 minutes. Is that a tank firing at you from there?
No, it's a small arms fight at the moment.
With rifle grenades.
Yeah, a lot of my guys don't have them. I think the PSG and that doesn't have them. So.
Okay.
I think we're in a pretty good position here anyway. We seem to be winning this. Whoop. Okay, the BTRs have joined in.
BTR firing at you now.
Yeah, BTRs and tanks are putting some fire on me up here.
Okay. Probably should pull back.
Go ahead and pull back a little bit, Zero. If they want to send infantry up to the hill, that's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm pretty well protected where I am at the moment.
Okay.
I don't want to move my missile teams at the moment. They're moving up some stuff, BTRs or something.
Understood.
Tanks are on the move again. I'd say this is where their main attack's probably going to be.
They got more infantry moving up on that route you marked before, from that reference point towards your position. See at least a platoon moving up.
Okay, tap.
I'm watching them from the tow launcher.
Yeah, they've got quite a few dudes down here.
They've probably dismounted and moving up.
Contact! Troops, front!
I think I just ran over my own missile team.
What's that?
I think I ran over my own guys.
I don't think you can run over your own guys.
Maybe they changed it. He's got one dead guy in a missile team.
No, I still see my missile team. I ran over something and I didn't realize I was doing it. I thought I'd kill my own guys.
Well, that missile team has 2 dead guys in it. I don't know if it's from enemy infantry or what.
No, they were shooting at, I think I ran over an enemy sniper team or something. I lost another vehicle on the other side, the north side of the sea valley, so they must be moving more troops up.
We're taking fire here.
Missile just launched. I don't know if it was Law or Dragon.
We're taking fire here. We're taking fire here.
Is tanks still moving or are they gone to ground again?
I can hear them. They just started moving again. Slow by the sound of it.
Contact! PCs! Front!
hit the tree?
Yep, there's not very good fields of fire out of here, to be honest.
Contact. PCs. Front.
Got a hit on a BTR here, the Dragon.
Good.
What's smoking there? Is that where the tanks are coming up to?
Don't see any smoke from what I'm looking at right now.
You can see black smoke coming up from over there where the infantry
That
were.
might be a BTR I just hit with the Dragon.
Where the tanks are coming up.
I'm trying to get eyes on that at the moment. They are moving. There's only so much I can do anyway. The laws will probably be out of range, and if I move down the hill to engage them, I'll be exposed. So you probably, whoever's got the tanks, you might want to start thinking about covering. Hang on, I'll mark it.
Yeah, you're better off to keep the tanks until later.
That's what I was trying to do.
We can bleed them with missiles first.
Okay, I'm just saying, there's where I marked that black line, there's like a crest there, so as they come over that crest, if they go that way, then you will be able to engage them if you're in a position to do so. They'll be very close to the objective by then as well. Actually, the objective's the breakthrough line. I thought it was the town for some reason.
Exactly. Nope.
Yeah.
Contact.
I'm
Troops.
sitting
Front.
watching that line where you were talking about. That smoke's coming up now. That big green truck tanker coming up from there. Is that the BTR?
I can't see a damn thing. I'm about to get auto-cannoned, I think.
On your 1-2 Bravo missile team sees infantry, so you might want to pull him back behind my PC.
Yep. I got a vehicle driving at high speed down the road.
Where, sorry?
Bravo right. Push stop. Oh, got one. It's on the northern end of the D route, southern end of the C route.
Good job. Silly is a BTR.
He's got a hit on a tank. He's still alive though.
Yes.
Dragon.
Or BRDM.
Troops to your 3 o'clock on that PC. Saw somebody running through the woods.
I'm going to start collapsing back a bit here. I'm taking a bit of heat.
No problem.
And my missile teams are running out of ammo.
Who's firing main gun? Us or them?
It's got to be them.
Definitely not us, yeah.
I think they're firing at Zero's troops. At the tip of A. It looks like they're rushing some infantry across while those units are shooting at you there, Zero.
Across as in up the hill, or?
Yeah, well, that same place they've been throwing infantry across near the burning vehicle, from my perspective in the tow vehicle. You've got guys engaging them. I just saw guys running up between the trees. Yeah, right where you're firing.
Landed a little short.
Yeah, it's only had one grenade.
Oh, oh, running back to the PC. They're firing. They've got a BTR shooting at your troops right now, and a tank just fired.
Yeah, they're making progress here, but slowly and cautiously. But I am.
That's going to cost them.
Yeah, I'm getting reduced though, so this will. I can only slow them down for so long here.
I understand.
I'm down to not much, but they wasted 35 minutes and they moved about 800 meters, so could be worse.
By that silo of the BRDM looking thing by 3-2 Alpha Bravo.
I don't know if it's dead or not.
It's been sitting there for a long time. I don't know what it is. I mean, it hadn't moved in like the last 5-10 minutes.
And listening to these tanks creep up on me is pretty nerve-wracking, I've got to say. Just hear them lurking around the base of the hill trying to get eyes on my missile teams and shit. Cat and
Yeah,
mouse.
well, all you really got to do is pull back to the reverse slope of the hill.
Yeah, they've been pretty careful though. They're creeping up with troops and BTRs and just hosing everything down as they go. So, yeah, we're slowing them down anyway.
Killed T-72.
Excellent.
Knew where I was though, he was shooting at me. This place when I reload. They're definitely starting to move out there and go to that position here.
Damn it, lost a 113.
We're taking fire here.
infantry don't seem very keen to fire. So I'm being,
Fuck
there we
knows
go.
how they can stop this easily.
What's that?
We're taking fire here.
I move up, I peek my gun over or the missile launcher over the top, and there's a round incoming. I'd love to know how that works.
Roger.
Is that important? Does the dragon require all the fancy stuff, or is it just point and shoot?
Point and shoot.
Point and shoot.
You might want to give it a little bit of lead if the target's moving fast.
I've got enemy troops sweeping through the eastern side of this hilled area, Hill 562. They're moving up along, moving north through the woods there, so I might start retreating.
That's fine. Pull back. It looks like they got an enemy vehicle coming out of Route C.
Some rifle iron sights would be some fun, a bit of fun right now, I must say.
Yep. Or machine gun section.
Well, I can see a PTR, but I'm scared to shoot at it. He's coming off of that hill, Bravo, just south of Bravo. He's kind of in that scrub, just come out of that scrub.
Shoot at him.
Right on. Well, I missed him. I think I used the wrong reticle. He started hauling ass, so.
Dark, there's an enemy vehicle in front of your 2-2 Bravo missile team.
Yeah, I'm engaging.
Tanks picking up the tempo by the sound of it over here.
Dark, why don't you give some of that infantry to Sean so he can run something?
I still got missile team left.
Okay.
Enemy tanks are approaching the black line I marked here. They'll be visible from the north
Roger.
pretty soon. Do we still have a tow vehicle?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, just letting you know then the tanks are approaching the black line. RPG sites would be nice too. Far out.
Yeah.
Whoever's shooting at those BTRs, never mind.
Excellent job.
Just had a Saving Private Ryan moment. Shot the PC and then shot the troops as they jumped out.
Excellent job.
Lucky, actually, I just jumped to the 113 just at the right time.
Well, I killed the tank as he killed me. Anybody got a vehicle I can have? I'm out of units.
Do you want a 113 over here? There's a bit of action here.
Sure.
You've got a missile team with it as well. He's retreating. Well, he's about to hit his retreat position at the moment.
Roger.
How'd the tank in the northeast get shot?
Mine? By a tank that was in Gerlafingen.
Okay.
We destroyed each other, though, so it's
I've killed
fair
probably
exchange.
I don't know, 3 BTRs and maybe a tank here. So they've paid a pretty high price for the ground they've taken so far. Can't hear any tanks moving here at the moment either, or PCs.
What's that smoke coming up from to northwest of your position then?
Looks like I've lost an M113 on the way back. He was retreating back to where the purple X is, if that might be that.
No, your 3-3 Bravo's still moving.
There was another one.
Smoke on the north side of that hill you're defending.
Yeah, I was sending a 113 back there and it looks like he got killed. That's probably what's burning.
No, I'm talking about white smoke.
Russian infantry saw me launch a missile and ran into a house, and I put it through a window.
You got a rifle team down here as well, Gav. I don't know if you noticed him.
I did.
We must have some enemy troops. Yeah, we do. There's a burning BTR and a BRDM and some dudes probably in the actual town of whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, I think the BRDM and the PT-76s were destroyed before our mission started.
Okay, no, I can definitely see a BTR and infantry moving into the town.
I killed them over there with one of my dragon teams.
Okay, there is definitely live infantry though. I can see them running into town at the moment.
Yeah, but infantry don't matter. They can't break through with infantry.
Okay. They can kill you though.
They can kill us all now unless they can break through with 10 vehicles in 9 minutes. 5 minutes, they ain't doing anything.
We're taking fire here. We're taking fire here.
I bet Volcano is just screaming his ring off at DK right now. DK! Get up here!
No, tank hunter. Oh, I'm not moving my tanks up. Everything is getting killed. Oh. I hear a BTR moving around somewhere. Oh, I see him. I see him. I think he's dead.
I seem to be stuck in the wide view with the 50 cal on the 113. What's the binding to go into the actual iron sight from the wide view?
R.
R.
O will go from the overhead view to looking down the sights on the barrel, and R will flip the sight up and down.
Okay, cheers.
In will zoom you in closer to the sight and away from the sight.
Yeah, I got that. It was the O function. I wasn't sure of. Thanks for that.
No
Firing it
problem.
from the hip is actually pretty effective. I killed a couple of BTRs with it earlier.
Oh yeah. That was the whole point of why we introduced it.
It's like I said, I wish I could get the firing from the hip with the M85 on the M60. Because that's the way most of them practiced with it.
Who's firing 50 cal? Is that one of you guys?
Nah.
Not me. Unless it's my 113, but he doesn't seem to be firing.
I can hear a BTR or BRDM firing. Looks like it's between Gelfingen and C. Maybe B. I think I might see him. He's up near the wood line. Amongst the burning vehicles. Or maybe it's quite hidden. M113 shooting at shit.
Randy, enemy PC? Hey, Randy, is enemy PCs alive in this game?
I don't think so.
Are you moving in my old position at the moment, Kev Gunner?
Yes, I know.
Okay.
There's one PC alive at the shooting at my units north of Gelfingen. He's shooting at 2 PSG.
Apparently, there is an enemy vehicle in Gerflingen shooting at 2nd Platoon.
Ah, that's what I just said.
Did you get him, Cupcake?
No, negative. I'm assed up
No,
with this damn gun.
Shot at a dead vehicle.
Tell you what, man, jump in my gunner seat and kill him. Oh, never mind. My AI did it.
With him, that's for sure.
Oh, looks like you got him.
43 seconds. I don't think they're breaking yet.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Yeah, good game.
Oh, we want them on mission score again. What Volcano told me is that the mission score is cumulative, additive, and subtract. It starts at 0. We get plus points. The Russian side gets minus points. If it's between like negative 1,000 and 1,000 points at the end of all the scenarios, it's a draw. If it's more than 1,000 points, blue wins. If it's less than negative 1,000, red wins.
Oh, look at
So we got 1,000 points the first game. We got 1,000 points this game, and we got 2,200 or 200 some points the second game.
Well, I'm confused. Did we win or not? I
We
just want to know if we won. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
We won. We got 1,000 out of 1,000 points.
No, that panned out pretty well. I was a bit dubious about that. The position that I was in anyway on the hill there. The lines of sight weren't very good, but I guess they it slowed them down enough to work and killed a lot of shit too. Actually, I don't know how that happened. I got lucky with the 113s a couple of times and just caught them with the pounce down.
Yeah, sometimes that's all it takes. Yeah, I think they just wasted too much time diddling with their dismounted troops. I think they would have done a lot better trying to roll through while it was still dark and we couldn't use most of our dragons as effectively.
Yeah, 60 minutes is tough. if you're trying to do infantry stuff as well. It's, you know, time consuming. Looks like the, I guess, I don't know which one of those you'd call the main attack. Looks like they had more force in the north, but the tanks were in the south.
Oh, half their tanks started out in the south and half started out in the middle, and then they swung all the tanks to the south. I guess all your infantry right there did a really good job of blocking them.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Y'all did good.
User joined your channel. Joined your channel.
We already had an intervention on somebody.
It said we were winning by too much, and it stopped it.
Is it an intervention on Tommy?
How'd you guess?
Oh, I'm not going up there. There's a missile team killing all of my tanks. Oh.
Oh, how did he
Go
guess
like
it was
that?
exactly like that?
No, he did okay. We just had some bad luck. And then we took too long in the beginning. Y'all did a good job defending up front.
I just loved. I killed one of your missile teams, and then I thought, oh.
Did you want it in front of, behind, or on top of that black line?
Probably behind it, towards 386. Just make as an impenetrable barrier as you can all the way around there. You got to know the ideal way for red, but I don't think V would do it because its edge running is to come straight down the western edge and up that gully that leads up to 386 and break through that way.
Yeah, there's a lot of woods there though. They could get bogged pretty quick. What's the time limit on this one? 60 minutes?
They could, but
50 minutes even.
it stops us getting long-range shots at them. It's the only thing I look at it for.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to be able to defend to the southeast of it very easily.
I gather we can't deploy north of the blue box.
No.
Yeah, I dare say at the least they'll try and clear that hill 386 before they go around it. Either way. Well, maybe not. I don't know. It's pretty limited time. They ran out of time last time and they've got less now.
Sure, I gave you the infantry, so you can be guarding Hill 386.
Okay.
Prefer infantry to tanks.
Dark, you got the other platoon.
Thank you. Take it you want me to set up on the other side? Can you hear me?
I can. I'm looking at the map.
played this from the other side, and we basically pushed through the middle.
I would like you to set up where that blue battle position is.
Okay.
Use that woods to cover to the east, south, and west. Sean, I gave you and Cupcake a tank. I would like you to work, defend in the area north of Zero's position on Hill 386. That way you can back them up if they try to go to the west or to the east.
Okay.
There's a couple of bits of wire over here that I'm able to grab now for some reason. You're right with me moving these around?
Yes. Might be that I have to move them out of their original placement for you guys to use them. Do you want any of the vehicle and or bunkers?
I can grab the emplacements, but bunkers, yeah. If there's any lazy bunkers, I'll grab some of them. Sure. I can get them anyway, I think. I don't see any bunkers. These just all look like emplacements to me, unless you've moved them already.
Nope. Yeah, they're all emplacements. And of various depths too. Dark, do you want any of the barbed wire over by your position?
I've put a string of it out, guarding the town to my east.
You said you have put one out?
Yeah, I've put some out.
Okay,
All right, is everybody just about ready?
No.
No, I could use another couple minutes.
I moved all the emplacements back to their original spot if everybody wants them.
So is it the platoon? The PSG is the medic, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. All right, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Just about.
I've put that PL out as a OP out there.
Yep, saw it. Okay, I'm ready.
Well, that's ominous.
Sean, your tank is shooting.
4-4 just shot or something.
Yeah, see, I'm not even sure where you're shooting at. Oh, okay, I see.
It's a BRDM going flat out through the sandy patch down there in the bottom of the valley. Death Wish. Looks like whatever the tank's firing at is he's firing over the BRDM, so I don't know if you might maybe pull up a little bit more to see it. It's in the sandy patch right down in the bottom of the valley there. There's a couple of them, too, BRDMs.
Just killed my tank. That was not nice. Well, I was in some trees, so it must have come from directly southeast of me. I had eyes on
Okay,
PC.
I gave you 4-2.
I'm gonna stay back there and hide for a while. Pout.
Please do.
There's a BRDM coming up near my platoon leader. Far forward unit in my AO.
Yeah, I'm firing tracer at him now. Yeah, you can see the red tracer.
Like two of them here.
There are
Two
two.
of them moving through my AO here. And I can see more stuff coming in the background. They're going to try and force down this way, I think.
Guess we need to anticipate artillery as well.
Yep, they do have artillery in at least 2 tubes.
Well, I gave up trying to hit him, so up to you guys.
Can you see where they are?
They're moving north to that town. They're heading right towards all that crap that's sitting there waiting for it near Highway 1.
Artillery.
Sounds like it's up here.
Like it's flying on where Cupcake was.
Yeah, the vehicles I saw, I think, were just west of Highway 1.
Yeah, tank contact from 2PL. Moving fast. Sound only at the moment, but I can see the dust moving up in the distance there.
Yeah, just lost 113 from tank fire in the valley.
I can see tanks moving up now. They're moving up
Yep,
to moving up along Highway 1 by the look of it.
4-4 Charlie should have good eyes. Bad move about 100 metres. See the dead 113 in front of you there, 4-4 Charlie on the map. That's you'll be observed from there. If you go there, you'll be in danger.
Visual on tanks and PCs moving up. In front of 2PL.
Oh yeah, they've got the whole force is right there in the valley. They've got all the BTRs and tanks and everything. It's marked it there as reference point says attack. That looks like there's most of their stuff is balled up right about there. 4-4 Charlie should be shooting fish in a barrel, but you'll be a bit exposed, I suppose.
I don't see anything yet. I heard a round go by though.
You see all those traces, that's where they're at. I don't know if I'm wasted up here, Kev. What do you reckon? Try and move the troops down or stay here?
Or you can move back toward where the 6-6 Charlie unit is.
You can see the whole that force from my 13A Charlie infantry up on the hill here.
Okay, PC's breaking through my position, BTRs.
Well, they know I'm up here. There's also a tank very close to your units, Dark.
Alright, I killed a bunch of them, but some are gonna get by.
Somebody noticed that the range out for the dragon lies abysmally.
Well, it's only 1,000 meters.
The range arc would imply something else.
I'm taking fire. I'm gonna be dead pretty quick here. Killed a bunch of PCs.
Good job.
Gotta be at least 2 platoons that are getting by.
Infantry pushing hard near my position. Not really a lot I can do about it.
Is it all the dragons have a managed missile launcher?
No, it's because
Yeah.
they don't have a thermal imager on them.
Oh,
I just hit that tank in town, but he's murdered my missile team.
Could you mark them on the map for me?
Oh, he's coming through next to my dead PC there, between the two houses.
Roger.
They're all heading that way now. They've all turned and are heading that way.
Well, Cupcake, I got their attention real good.
alright.
Looks like where I put that red arrow, that's kind of where the tip of their advance is, I'd say, from what I can see.
Damn it, they got me.
You got any units, Kev? I can share some of this stuff with you, missile teams and shit.
Sure.
Let's give you a couple missile teams. The 1-3 Bravo Charlie he's just about to hit his position and set up. But yeah, you might want some other orders.
That's 1-3 Charlie.
Yep.
There's that dark column of smoke out to your
Ah.
fine.
We're taking fire here. Roger. We're taking fire here. Permission to retreat.
All right, Cupcake. They're about to come right at you. 1-2 Charlie. Careful.
Alright.
Shit, they're in the ditch where my missile team can't see them.
Got tanks rushing past my 1-2 Charlie 113 position at the moment with the smoke on.
Damn it, they're out of range.
Okay, good.
We beat them again.
No, keep shooting.
I know. Oh, too late. Mission over.
There you go, tank Zerg for the win.
We only hit one of them.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. Good job.
They were hauling ass that time too.
Didn't want a delay.
Well, they didn't do any poking around that time.
Nope.
Help! Banzai! There's a bit of buckaroo involved.
Should have started moving my stuff north sooner, I think.
Fuck. Didn't record that one. Damn it.
User disconnected from your channel.
Did I give you goddamn permission to use my fucking voice?
User joined your channel.
And of course I hit the wrong button.